Hello and welcome back to another Metro video. Today we're going to be doing a review of the Hornby MTU DCC TTS sound decoder. Quite a long name there. But yeah, so I recently got this and it is pretty good actually for the money. So I've put it inside my first Great Western HST, as you can see. And yeah, so it performs really well. So this bit's going to be quite short, and I'm going to move on to the sounds, and then I'll talk about the pros and cons about it after the sounds. So here you go. So that was a short sample of it moving and leaving the station there. So now is time for the full list of all 24 functions and sounds. So listen up. So there you go, all 24 sounds on the MTU sound decoder. Next, on to pros and cons of the sound decoder. First, starting with pros. So the first is that it actually has quite a long list of sounds, as you just seen. So it's not actually too bad, opposed to what some people say about it. Now, yes, you can get better decoders at the end of the day, which have a few more sounds, but is it really worth getting them? Now, next on to my next one, which links straight in, is the price. It is such a great value for money. Seeing as you're getting two as well, one for each engine, it is a pretty good deal, I'd say. And opposed to the other ones, which are a lot more. But yeah, they are better, yeah. But is it really worth paying that money when you could be, for example, spending that on a, I don't know, some more rolling stock, a cheap loco, something like that, you know what I mean? And then the final one, which is quite a controversial one, is that lots of people say the speaker is really tinny and horrible. Now, I see where they're coming from one respect, but on the other, I don't think it's too bad. I may upgrade to like a better bassy speaker in the future, but I guess I've never really heard a HST like sound like in another model. Like, yeah, I've heard a real one, but not in another model, so I can't really compare it to anything else. So for me personally, seeing as I haven't really seen any more, I think it's okay. So I don't know, if you have other models which have sound, then you might be like, yeah, well, I'll get it because then it will sound more realistic along with the others, so which I totally get. But I think, to be honest, it's not actually too bad. So now on to the cons. So the first con is that now my track is quite dirty, to be honest, so this kind of plays a role in it. But the thing is, when the sound decoder cuts out, I guess you could say there's any sound decoder, but when sound decoder cuts out because there's lack of power from the track, it's a bit of an issue because the sound completely goes off, which is quite noticeable. And then if the engine's stationary and it's got the engine running, then it will just replay the engine startup sequence, which is really weird. Now, yeah, so I don't know about that, and I don't know if that's something that might occur more on the TTS sound decoders, I don't know, but yeah, I definitely have issues with that. Now, on to the next one. So I just want to clarify, I got a new controller, the NC Power Cab, which I upgraded from the Hornby Select. Now, this could play a slight role in the next one, or actually the last one as well. It depends how you look at it, but I was experiencing cutouts with my Hornby Select as well. So basically, the recently, not when I first got it, I had a couple of issues, but now, especially yesterday when I was actually recording this video, now I'm doing the voiceover to it, I was having issues when my HST wouldn't actually stop. Now that's weird because I wasn't getting that before, but now it was starting, and it was really weird. So I don't know. I was kind of putting up to speed and I could put it down, and then when I kind of left it for like 10 seconds, so I got up to speed in like 20 seconds or so, then left it, and then it wouldn't react, but the end power car would. So I could push the power down, it would make less noise, but the front power car is really weird. And that actually takes me on to another one with two power cars, and I guess this is with all sound decoders too. When you push on the sound, push down the speed or whatever, and play sounds, it plays on both. Now that can be an issue because one can be slightly out of sync. Usually you find that the rear power car, the dummy one, is slightly off because it just, I don't know why, maybe it hasn't got as many contacts, I don't know, but you usually find that the driving car is usually more reactive. However, that kind of goes against what I just said with the whole it not slowing down, but yeah, that's a weird one. And then my emergency stop button on my controller wouldn't work either to stop it, so I had to just keep taking out the cord on the controller. Anyway, on to my final point. Now, this is one that I've got on both controllers, and I'm trying to find kind of solution to it. And yeah, it's caused me a bit of issue. So if you guys have anything about it, be sure to leave it down in the comments. Help others and me for that matter. So now, a lot of the time, especially when if I press a button at like 3 times in a row quite rapidly, like a horn for example, and this does occur not like that too, just sometimes occurs, and especially when I just plug it in, sometimes it just starts up straight away. And the only solution I found is to unplug it, and that's the fact that sometimes when I play a sound or turn the lights, basically run a function, it plays a random sound. It's usually a horn, like 90% of the time it's a horn. So for example, if I play like the whistle for example, it'll just play a horn after it, and everything I do, it'll play a horn after it. Or it can be anything, but it's mostly a horn. So I've had breaks, squeals, and everything. And I think I've even had like a whistle or the driver bell buzzer thing. But yeah. So I don't know about that. It just plays random sounds after. So if you have anything, leave that down in the comments below. So now, anyway, that wraps up my review of the Hornby MTU sound decoder. If you have any more questions, feel free to send them down in the comments section below. And if you have any queries, or if you just want to help me because I messed something up, and yeah, then feel free to put it down in the comment section below. Now, if you have an opinion on it or anything. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really does help, and I'd love to be able to just go up there with the bigger train YouTubers. You know what I mean? That is pretty much all I watch on YouTube, and I just enjoy it. And I wish I could just be like them and enjoy and be able to just be more part of the community, as I'm at this point I'm quite a new small YouTuber. So I hope that you can like and subscribe or whatever. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.